Hello, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In previous class, we discussed colligative properties. Yes. In the two colligative properties we discussed, one is relative lowering of vapor pressure and elevation of boiling point.
Yes, sir.
So what is the formula for elevation of boiling point? Elevation of boiling point formula. Delta TB is equal to KB into M. Delta TB, we may write TB minus TB0 is equal to KB into W2 by M2 1000 by W1. This is the formula for the calculation of elevation of boiling point. See here given on problem. Note down problem. Boiling point of water (2.10) problem. Boiling point of water at 750 mmHg is 99.663 degrees centigrade. How much sucrose is to be added to 500 grams water, added to 500 grams water, such that it boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Okay. Listen carefully to the question. Here, boiling point of water is given. Generally, boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees centigrade at 1 atmospheric pressure or 760 mmHg. But here given only 750 mm of Hg. The pure water boiling point is 99.63 degrees centigrade. So this is only we are considering boiling point of pure water. Boiling point of pure water is equal to 99.63 degrees centigrade. And then given how much sucrose is added to be 500 grams water such that it boils at 100 degrees centigrade. So boiling point of solution is given. After adding some sugar to 500 grams water, the solution boiling point is 100 degrees centigrade. Boiling point of sugar solution is 100 degrees centigrade. Now you know formula delta TB is equal to KB into M. TB minus TB0 is equal to, just write these two formulas. delta TB is equal to KB into M, and delta TB is equal to TB minus TB0 is equal to KF into W2 into 1000 by W1
Sir, it is
M2.
KF, sir.
Sorry, KB not KF. KB and W1. That is two formulas. Further substitution. Okay, see carefully. TB minus TB0 means how much difference between these two? TB refers boiling point of solution. TB0 refers only boiling point of pure water, 99.63. The difference is only 0.37. otherwise substitute. 100 minus 99.63 is equal to KB. For water is the constant 0.52 into W2. What is W2?
Mass of sucrose.
What is W2 refers here?
Mass of solute.
Mass of solute. Very good. Mass of solute. That only we have to calculate. How much sucrose is added to the 500 grams water? So W2 only we have to calculate. Into 1000 divided by M2. Molar mass of sucrose. Sucrose formula is C12H22O11. Calculate its molecular mass.
342.
342 into W1. Mass of water. Solvent is water. 500. So here difference is 0.37. 500 here 2. 1.04 divided by W2 here 342. Final calculate W2. W2 is equal to 0.37 into 342 divided by 1.04. It's 1.04. Answer is 121.67 grams. Grams, okay, grams, not gram per mole, grams. Okay, guys, completed answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then next question. Next example question. The boiling point of benzene is the boiling point of benzene is 353.23 Kelvin when 1.80 gram of a non-volatile solute was dissolved in 90 grams of benzene. The boiling point is raised to 354.11 Kelvin. Calculate the molar mass of solute. Calculate the molar mass of solute. Kb for benzene is 2.53 Kelvin kilogram mole inverse. Now this solution. First write given information. The boiling point of benzene is, so benzene is here pure solvent. Its boiling point is 353.23 Kelvin. Boiling point of benzene. So 353.23 Kelvin. Next, the boiling point, so here, when you add 1.8 grams of non-volatile solute dissolved in 90 grams of benzene, the boiling point is raised to 354.11. This is boiling point of solution. boiling point of solution is equal to 354.11 Kelvin. Next, yeah. That is mass of solute. Mass of solute is 1.8 grams and mass of solvent is 90 grams. And Kb for benzene. The constant value equal to 2.53 Kelvin kilogram mole inverse. Finally, we have to calculate molar mass of solute. We have to calculate molar mass of solute. This only we need to calculate. Write this. Write formula. Tb minus Tb0 is equal Kb into 1000 into W2 by M2 into W1. Tb is 354.11 minus Tb0 is 353.23 is equal Kb value is already given 2.53 into 1000. W2 is mass of solute 1.8 grams divided by M2. This only we have to calculate molar mass of solute into W1 mass of solvent 90 grams. This how much difference? 354.11 minus 353.23.
0.88.
0.88 equal to this. This is we may write 18 here 100 means 253 divided by 5 into M2. So M2 is equal
Sir, into 1.8 you missed, sir.
where 1 point? This is 1.8, right? Here I am using 110 to multiply this. This will become 18. 18. Here 90. 18 ones are 18 fives are 5. Here only 100 is left. 2.53 into 100, 253. So M2 is equal to 5 into 0.88. Then calculate this value. 253 divided by 5 into 0.88. So it is 57.5. Answer is 57.5 gram per mole.
Completed, sir.
Completed, all of you? Anjali, Dhanush, Chirag,
Yes, sir.
Kavya,
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Kushi, completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is only elevation of boiling point. The next colligative property is depression of freezing point. And third colligative property. Depression of freezing point. Okay, listen here. Here, in previous concept, we know what is a boiling point. The temperature at which the vapor pressure of a liquid becomes equal to the atmospheric pressure. That is called boiling point. Here, freezing point definition is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of a substance in liquid phase becomes equal to the vapor pressure of a substance in solid phase. So during freezing point, during the freezing process, liquid is becoming solid, right? Liquid becomes solid. Actually, at the freezing point, the liquid and solid both are in equilibrium, both are in dynamic equilibrium. When these are in dynamic equilibrium, at that temperature, the vapor pressure of the liquid phase becomes equal to vapor pressure of solid phase. So now freezing point is defined as temperature at which vapor pressure of the substance in liquid phase becomes equal to vapor pressure of the substance in solid phase. In solid phase. Note down this definition. Called freezing point. Okay. Definition is completed. Then observe this graph. This is vapor pressure. On y-axis, on x-axis temperature. This is solvent. Solvent. Freezing point. This is delta TF0. F refers freezing point. TF. This is solution freezing point. This point refers solution freezing point. This point refers solvent freezing point. Here. This is a solvent freezing point in its vapor pressure. This is a solution freezing point and its vapor pressure. This point refers. Draw curve. Now, freezing point of pure solvent is equal to TF0. Freezing point of solution is equal to TF. Depression of freezing point is equal to is TF0 minus TF. That is delta TF is equal to TF0 minus TF.
Understood.
Noted this point. Completed. Okay. Next, see here, the practically proved the depression of freezing point is directly proportional to molar concentration of solute in solution. Depression of freezing point is directly proportional to molar concentration of solute in solution. So that is delta TF is directly proportional to M. Delta TF is equal to KF into M. Instead of delta TF, you may write TF0 minus TF is equal to KF into molality formula. W2 by M2 to 1000 by W1. So here KF is molar elevation constant. Sorry, molar depression constant. Or freezing point depression constant freezing point depression constant or cryoscopic constant. Units of KF is Kelvin, kilogram, mole inverse. SI unit. Okay, completed. Now see practical understanding of depression of freezing point. Generally, what is the freezing point of water? Freezing point of water.
0 degrees Celsius.
273.15 Kelvin or simply 0 degree centigrade. This is freezing point of water. Okay. To prepare, suppose a chocobar. To prepare a chocobar, what are the ingredients present in chocobar? Mostly milk or water. Okay, milk, water. These are water is high content is water. This is only solvent. Some fat is there. Instead of milk, I'm writing fat. And some ingredients like flavors, sugar, some vagara. Okay. Water freezing point is 0 degree centigrade. To prepare a chocobar, is 0 degree sufficient? Water freezing point is 0 degree centigrade. To prepare a chocobar, the ingredients present in a chocobar is fat, means water, milk, water, some flavors, sugar, etc. Many solutes are present in that water. So 0 degree centigrade is sufficient or not? This 0 degree centigrade is not sufficient to make any solid from this content. Require below the 0 degree centigrade. It may be minus 0.5 degree centigrade, or maybe minus 0.1 degree, or minus 1, minus 2 degree centigrade. Temperature is required. So we must have to decrease the temperature to make it solid. That is only depression in freezing point. Got it point here? Any doubt? To make solid from solvent to pure solvent to liquid, in case of water, only 0 degree centigrade is sufficient. To make solid from a solution, must have to decrease the temperature below the 0 degree centigrade. That is only depression of freezing point. Freezing point of water is 0 degree centigrade. Freezing point of any solution, you prepare salt in water or sugar in water solution, to make it solid, freezing point must be below 0 degree centigrade. Okay, that is called depression of freezing point. Clear? Any doubt here? Dhanush, Anirudh, Harsh?
Yes, sir.
Any
No,
doubt?
sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, what will happen at 0 degrees, sir?
0 degree centigrade?
Yes, sir, what will happen? Like, if it is less than that, then it's going to reach freezing point.
See,
But exactly
I'm talking about freezing point of water is pure water, 0 degree centigrade, right?
Yes, sir.
Freezing, I'm talking about pure solvent in case of water, because you know water freezing point, that's what I'm saying. It's 0 degree centigrade.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you prepare any solution by using water, suppose sugar solution. Now you want to make it solid of sugar solution. Freezing of the sugar solution must be required below the 0 degree centigrade. Below 0 degree centigrade, maybe 0.1 minus 0.1 or below that.
Yes, sir, understood.
At 0 degree centigrade, we can't solidify sugar solution. Must be required below 0 degree centigrade.
Yes. Understood.
Got it? Point? This point?
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. Write on problem. Example problem. (2.9) 45 grams of ethylene glycol . 45 grams of ethylene glycol, C2H6O2 is mixed with 600 grams of water. Calculate A. The freezing point depression and B. The freezing point of the solution. Freezing point of the solution.
So 600 grams of what, sir?
600 grams of water. Guys, completed problem?
Yes, sir.
Now the solution. 45 grams of ethylene glycol. This is mass of solute, and molar mass of solute we can calculate. It is mixed with 600 grams of water. Solvent mass also given. Calculate the freezing point of depression. I think here Kf is not given. Just in bracket, Kf is equal to note down 1.86 Kelvin kilogram mole inverse. 1.86 Kf value. That's the constant. Now note down formula. Delta Tf is equal to Kf into m. Means Kf into molality. W2 into 1000 by m2 into W1. Delta Tf means the freezing point depression. Delta Tf refers the freezing point depression. Kf is 1.86 into W2 45 grams into 1000 divided by molar mass of ethylene glycol C2H6O2. 24 plus 6 and 32. 62. 62 into W1 mass of water 600 grams. Final value delta Tf. This is only freezing point depression. Freezing point depression is equal to how much? So it is 2.25. Kelvin. And this is A. B is the freezing point of the solution. Freezing point of the solution. So instead of delta TF, we may write TF0 minus TF is equal to 2.25 Kelvin. I have to calculate this TF. So this TF move this side, take this 2.25 this side. TF0 value is how much? What is solvent here? Banu, what is solvent in this problem?
Water, sir.
Water, yes. So here what is delta TF? Sorry, only TF?
0,
TF
0 degrees Celsius.
freezing point of?
Water.
Okay, correct. So it's correct. TF0 is freezing point of water. TF is freezing point of solution. We have to calculate freezing point of the solution. This value we have to calculate. This is how much? TF0. Water freezing.
Kelvin.
Very good. 273 point. You take 15. 273.15 Kelvin. Instead of TF0, right? 273.15 and minus TF and 2.25 Kelvin. Then calculate TF value.
$270.9.
270.9. Okay, correct.
Sir, I didn't understand the second question.
Second question is B, freezing point of the solution. So we prepare a solution by mixing 45 grams of ethylene glycol in 600 grams of water. That is solution. Generally, water freezing point is 0 degrees centigrade or 273.15 Kelvin. Freezing point of water. 273.15 Kelvin is the freezing point of pure water. But you prepared a solution. 45 grams of ethylene glycol dissolved in 600 grams of water. That is solution. So what is the solution freezing point? That must be lower than 273.15. So to get that value, TF0 we know. Pure solvent freezing point is 273.15 Kelvin. Minus TF. This is only we have to calculate solution freezing point is equal to 2.25. Then you got TF value is how much? 270 point. How much? 270.9.
Yes, sir.
270.9 Kelvin. Correct one. 270.9 or 9. Fine. Tejaswini,
Sir?
your doubt clear?
Yes, sir.
Just to compare this value and this value. Freezing point of pure water is 273.15 Kelvin or 0 degrees centigrade. But when you prepare its solution, that freezing point must be below the 0 degree centigrade or below 273.15. Next question. Example question 2.10. 1 gram of a non-electrolyte. 1 gram of non-electrolyte. 1 gram of non-electrolyte. Solute dissolved in 50 gram of benzene. 50 gram of benzene. Freezing point of benzene by freezing point of benzene by 0.4 Kelvin. Kf for benzene is 5.12 Kelvin kilogram mole inverse. Find the molar mass of the solute. Find the molar mass of the solute. Okay. Listen question. 1 gram of solute dissolved in 500 grams benzene. We don't know what is the solute, and its freezing point of benzene by 0.4 Kelvin. So actually this is the depression in freezing point of benzene by 0.4 Kelvin. Kf for benzene is 5.12 Kelvin kilogram mole inverse. Find the molar mass of the solute. We have to calculate molar mass of solute. Decreased by benzene, lower the freezing point. Lower the freezing point of benzene by 0.4 Kelvin. First of all, write formula. delta TF is equal to KF into M. Delta TF is equal to KF into W2 into 1000 by M2 into W1. Harsh, what is delta TF value here?
Sir,
Harsh, what is delta TF value? Read question carefully, you can get the value of delta TF.
0.4, sir.
Very good. Directly given this value, it's clear given the lower the freezing point of benzene, we don't know what is the freezing point of benzene. We don't know what is the freezing point of solution also. But they're clearly mentioned. The lower the freezing point of benzene. So freezing point of benzene having some value, but after preparation of solution, benzene solution, its freezing point is decreased by 0.4. Means delta TF value is 0.4. And now KF value, it's given 5.12 into W2, mass of solute, 1 gram into 1000 divided by molar mass, we have to calculate. Solvent mass, 50 grams. M2 is equal to 512 divided by 0.4 into 5. 2 know this value. M2 is equal to 256 gram per mole.
Finish, sir.
Okay. Next question. In-text question 2.11. Calculate the mass of ascorbic acid calculate the mass of ascorbic acid. This is vitamin C. C6 H8 O6 to be dissolved in 75 gram of acetic acid to lower its melting point by 0.5 by 1.5 degrees centigrade. Kf is equal to 3.9 Kelvin kilogram mole inverse. Okay. See now, so the question: calculate the mass of ascorbic acid. This W2 we have to calculate. How much ascorbic acid is used during this preparation of this solution? To be dissolved in 75 grams of acetic acid. Solvent is acetic acid, CH3COOH. To lower its melting point by 1.5 degrees centigrade. Water melting point is how much? Sorry, ice melting point. Ice melting point how much? Tejaswini,
Sir,
ice melting point is how much?
273.15 Kelvin.
Okay, that means 0 degree centigrade on. Water freezing point also 0 degree centigrade. So at 0 degree centigrade, ice and water both are in equilibrium. Not only water, even here also, here given melting point by 1.5 degree centigrade. So that also we may take as freezing point also. Freezing point, melting point, both are same only for any liquid solution. Now, Banu, what is delta TF value?
So 1.5 degrees Celsius.
Okay, 1.5. Kf 3.9 into W2, mass of ascorbic acid we have to calculate, into 1000 divided by M2, molar mass of ascorbic acid, vitamin C, calculate. C68806 molar mass. $176?
176, sir.
Yeah. 176 into W1, mass of solvent
76.
75 grams.
5.
Yes. Now W2 is equal to 1.5 into 176 into 75 divided by 3.9 into 1000.
So,
Hmm.
sir, shouldn't we convert delta TF into Kelvin?
Not mandated. That delta TF same value will come.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that is the difference in freezing point.
Okay.
So we have to take as it is 1.5 degrees centigrade.
So 5.07
Very good.
grams.
5.07
grams.
grams. Okay, completed?
Yes, sir.
So, next colligative property is osmotic pressure. Listen, first of all, what is osmosis? I think in your daily life also you observed many applications of osmosis. Flower sellers, vegetable and vegetable leaf sellers always splashing water on flowers and leaves and vegetables, right? Why they are splashing water on vegetables and vegetable leaves and flowers?
Keep them fresh.
To keep their products fresh for a long time, correct?
Yes, sir.
And also plants absorbs water with the help of roots. There also osmosis process involved. And while preparing pickles, either lemon pickle or mango pickle or whatever the pickle to prepare, there also osmosis process is involved. So first of all, see what is osmosis? Process of flow of solvent from low concentration to higher concentration solution called osmosis. And this is spontaneous. Process naturally happens and it is a spontaneous process. Process of flow of solvent from low concentration to higher concentration solution. This is called osmosis and this is spontaneous process. Okay. Observe this diagram. Here maintain some dotted lines. Solution of low concentration. This is solution of high concentration. This is SPM, semi-permeable membrane. It only allows solvent particles. It won't allow solid particles.
So semi what, sir?
What?
SPM is semi.
Semi-permeable membrane. like pig bladders, and synthetic SPMs also available. Only this dotted one represents semi-permeable membrane. Okay. See, according to osmosis, this is the low concentration solution. This is the high concentration solution. So from this side, only solute particles, solvent particles. Only solvent particles moves from low concentration to high concentration through semi-permeable membrane. That is called osmosis. Flow of solvent particles. This is osmosis. Completed this figure diagram?
1 second, sir.
Yes, sir.
This SPM only allows solvent particles. It won't allow solute particles.
Completed, sir.
Okay, now listen what is osmotic pressure. I'm rubbing this diagram. Okay. Connected to another beaker. Yes, semi-permeable membrane is here. This is SPM. Solution of low concentration. Solution of high concentration. Listen now, what is osmotic pressure? Already here, no? This is a natural process. Generally, solvent particles are moving from low concentration to high concentration. Suppose if you apply here some pressure on solution side or on higher concentration solution side, by applying some pressure, stops the flow of solvent moving from low concentration to high concentration. When you apply some pressure on high concentration solution side, that pressure is only called osmotic pressure. Listen, once again definition. The pressure must be applied on solution of high concentration side to just stop the flow of solvent from low concentration to high concentration. It is called osmotic pressure. Right definition. Pressure which must be applied on high concentration solution side to just stop the flow of solvent from low concentration to high concentration. To high concentration solution side. That's called osmotic pressure. Is guys completed this definition?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think it's very easy definition, very important also for 1 mark. So pressure which must be applied on high concentration solution side to stop the flow of solvent from low concentration to high concentration. If you apply here more pressure, more sufficient pressure, just flowing of solvent from this side to this side stops. That pressure is only called osmotic pressure. Suppose if you apply high pressure, means more than osmotic pressure, movement of solvent starts from high concentration to low concentration. This is called reverse osmosis. This reverse osmosis application is only water purifiers. Yes, I think you may have observed on water purifiers clearly writing reverse osmosis process. Yes, did you observe?
Yes,
All
sir.
water purifiers, reverse osmosis process only takes place, not osmosis, reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis definition is the pressure which must be applied on solution side. That pressure must be more than osmotic pressure to bring a movement in solvent from high concentration to low concentration. That's called reverse osmosis. Okay, later I will give you that definition. Now, right, mathematically, did you draw this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Phi is equal to CRT. Phi is equal to C means N by V RT. Phi is equal to N means W2 weight of solute divided by molar mass of solute RT, and here V volume of solution. So right, phi is equal to osmotic pressure just directly writing N is equal to number of moles of solute V is equal to volume of solution T equal to temperature in Kelvin R is equal to gas constant. Gas constant, I will write two values. One is R is equal to 0.0821 liter atmosphere Kelvin inverse mole inverse, or R is equal to 0.083 liter bar Kelvin inverse mole inverse. Mostly we are using these two values only. Suppose osmotic pressure suppose you are going to be calculating atmosphere, use R value as 0.0821. Suppose phi is you are taking in bar. In such case, R value 0.083. Hello guys, completed this one?
Yes, sir.
All of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubt here?
Sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Based on this osmotic pressure, solutions are classified. That we'll discuss in next class. Okay. Next class is you have physics class. Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.